Hello guys. What do you do? Can you stop please? What's going on guys? Kaivox here, and today we are going to be doing Today I got kind of a special video. I mentioned it last week. We're going to actually build a display for all those little guys right there. I'm giving away 2 sets of these Pokemon badges. I have 3, keeping one for myself. You guys are getting 2 of them. So make sure to check out the giveaway video that's coming out after this one. Don't know when, never figure that stuff out. Just kind of happens. It's kind of like magic. I don't know if it's happening today, tomorrow. That's not how magic works. I don't know what I'm talking about. Let's move on to what this video is about. We're making a display for those because I made the Game Boy cartridges before, and those are going up on the wall, and I wanted a set of badges for each of the generations next to the cartridges. So I said to myself, let's make a display for these badges. So let's do that now. I'm gonna go over the parts. What we're gonna do is we're actually gonna take this apart a little bit and get all the pieces separated so we figure out what we're gonna need. Okay, so we are not gonna be using this. We're actually gonna need this. We're actually gonna cut out the cork board to fit this. I wanna grab a pen for this. With this, you're actually gonna be able to get multiple cuts out of this. So you'll be able to get four frames made out of one piece. So what we're actually going to do right now is we're going to cut this down with the blade. We actually want it to be a little bit shorter than the actual frame so that the cloth can actually wrap around it. So what I like to do is I'm going to go on the inside of this line. So right up the lines right there, right about there. You can take the glass and use that as a straight edge. Just remember guys, knife, don't cut yourself, please. I don't want you guys to blame me for your mistake. So we got that piece now. We're gonna take the cloth and we also have to measure it out a little bit. I'm gonna just cut them in half. So for this you can use scissors if you have scissors. No big deal. You want to leave a little bit of a gap right there so that you have the space to fold it over. Okay, so now at this point, what you need to decide is, do you want to keep the glass in the display? Or do you want to use it, like stand it up like this? So what we're going to do is we're actually not going to use the glass because one, for recording purposes, I don't want the glare. So what we're gonna do is we are actually going to glue these two together. We're gonna use some hot glue for that. You can use super glue as well. It's not bad, but the hot glue I could just get more of on there and not have to worry about anything. I recommend every once in a while, take a little bit of tape, fold it up, and just pick up some of the mess that you've made on this felt, because otherwise it's gonna look really like dookie and you don't want that, you know what I mean? So now we're gonna place that right there, fold that over, make sure everything fits. Okay, now all we need to do is insert it into here. Make sure you pull everything, okay? So now what you're gonna do is you're gonna pull this tight. And now I'm gonna just place a little bead of glue right here. Okay, so right now I'm gonna push these down just to help hold the frame in place. And now I'm gonna get these corners. So this is a little trick for lining things up properly. What we're going to do is we're going to take some rubber bands and we're going to put them around the frame. Bear with me here. So now that you have the frame and you have the rubber bands on it, this is what you're going to do. You are going to align it so that you get an even 2 rows that are even distance away from each other, because you want everything centered, unless you don't. I mean, you do you. If you don't want it to look good, you know what I'm saying, then, you know, do whatever you want to do. Personally, I think that looks pretty even. Yeah. We're going to start laying out our badges so that we figure out where they're going to go. So basically what we're doing is the center of the badges is where this line is going through. So roughly that's how we're going to have it set up. Now I'm going to just go in, fine tune it, and insert them into the cork. Looking good. Now we could either cut or just slide these out. I'm gonna just cut them because it's easier. So guys, that was it. Hopefully it wasn't too long. You don't need to use the rubber bands to align everything, but what I would recommend is definitely making sure it looks good to the eye, because that's the most important thing. It just needs to like look good to you or to other people. It could be a little crooked. Sometimes the frame's a little crooked. It all varies. But what's nice about this is that if you ever want to use them for cosplay or whatever, you can just pop them right off. You don't have to worry about taking anything apart because they're free and open to the world. So guys, I think it came out real nice. So make sure to check out that video where I still got to go back and make the other 2. Still got some other badges laying around over here behind me. I got a huge mess, like I said. But I'm going to go back and make those other ones right now and then possibly make that other video. So make sure to check that out over here. Make sure to subscribe. Make sure to check I'm putting some pictures up on Instagram right now. So check those out. If you guys are checking out the video, you probably already saw all the good stuff. But follow me on Instagram. Follow me on Twitter. I don't really know what's going on. So guys, thanks for watching. I'm Kyvox. See you next time. My phone just beeped. So guys, thanks for watching. See you next time. I'm Kyvox. Bye bye bye.